Hey, welcome back you guys to another Hunter Detailing video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how we go about getting business and different tips and tricks on how I navigate with business. Let's talk about it.
Hey Wayne, so the new details want to know some ways you're getting business. And for example, remember earlier, this guy just rolled up on you?
You can call and they can book it for you, or you could book yourself by scanning that on the back.
Oh, okay. Wait, but this part?
You have the barcode with their camera,
Okay.
and website will pop up, and you could build your package.
How did he notice you? You think it was a wrap? You think that you were detailing outside?
So I like to hand out cards in apartment complexes. I'll hit up literally a whole complex. And what had happened was he seen the card, and then he seen me every now and then detailing a reoccurring client. And eventually over time, they remember this guy put a card on my car. And he came over to me, he lost it. And he said, can I get another one? So I thought of the idea. Normally when you place a card on somebody's car, they don't book that first time they see it. They're like, oh, that's a good idea, maybe later on in the future. But if you double back in like a couple weeks, it's gonna remind them again. So don't think that it's a waste to double back. And I thought of that idea when he came back up to me and said he lost it. Because most people look at it, they say it's a good idea, but they don't care and they lose it. So double back and remind them. Yeah.
Now, do you think the wrap helps?
Oh, definitely. I've had many people approach me because they says mobile detailing, or they'll flag me down, hey, you do mobile detailing? So definitely it helps with people walking by that don't want to talk and they just look and, oh, okay, that's what they're doing. Mobile detailing, yep, it definitely helps.
Another way I noticed you get clients, social media, more specifically, YouTube. Is that like once a month, every now and then? Like for example, this guy right here, right?
Right.
What happened?
He seen me from, what did he say? Was it YouTube he said?
He said he checked out on the website. Then
it led to Instagram, then it led to the YouTube. So I'm noticing that people, how do I say this? When I get to people's houses, they want to know who's coming to their house, of course. You don't just book somebody and not check them out. So lately, it's been people that has been coming from YouTube, Instagram, the social media. But for the most part, it's mainly Google. But lately, it has been social media, which is new right now for me. So I would say out of 5 clients, it's a YouTube or Instagram. So after the 5 from Google, then YouTube, Instagram. So it's really all playing a big role. They're all working together because they're getting the whole backstory of me. I'm coming to people's houses and they're like, hey, you got a family and I seen you started vending. Like they're coming to me and telling me stuff about myself. And they're like, yeah, I did the history on you, seen where you came from, seen what you went through. You know, I like what you're doing. And yep, that's pretty much how it goes.
And now for Google.
Right.
You doing Google ads again or?
At the moment, no.
No.
Ever since an incident happened, you know about it, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. But that was like how long ago? About a month?
Yeah.
A month and some change. Yeah, I haven't ran Google ads. I've been doing pretty good. It's a lot more overflow with the Google ads. But I've been getting about between 1 and 6 details. But when those ads is coming in, man, skies come in like crazy. But I do believe that where I'm at right now, I'd rather work at this pace because when more work comes in, I feel obligated to take care of it and things become a mess. I'm not able to handle stuff after work. So steady pace for me right now. And when I'm equipped for the overflow, then I'll kick it into overdrive, throw the ads back on, you know what I mean?
So, those are the things that work for you. But for new detailers, in your opinion, what's something they should stay away from? That's a waste of money, waste of time?
Me personally, I say stay away from Facebook ads if you're not gonna get a website, if you're not gonna have an Instagram, if you're not gonna do all the other stuff you need. Because when you have Google ads, but you don't have a website or Instagram, people are looking for other sources when they get your Google ads. And if they see that you don't have all that stuff, they're gonna go to the next person. So have all that stuff ready before you post Google ads. Don't waste money. What's your strength? Is Instagram blowing up for you? Is that where you're getting more of your momentum from? I would say gravitate towards what works best for you. You know what I mean? My strength is Google ads. That's what works the best. But I make sure I dabble into everything, because if that's not working, the other stuff will work. But if you don't have Google ads, Instagram may be your strength. So go with that and start posting on that.
One question for new detailers is, how much money should they spend on advertisement, materials, marketing, ads?
So how much I spend is about $500 to $700, and I've seen even numbers of 1,000. So 500, 700 to 1,000, but of course you can make that in one day, you know, with detailing. So you can't look at it as I'm spending too much money on ads, but it just made you 20, 30,000, whatever in that month from it. People are saying, hey, I seen you on Google. And of course they seen that ad, you popped up first. So that's money right there. All right, you guys, so that's how I go about getting business. So if you have any advice, drop it down in the comments below so we all can learn and grow together. And that's how I go about doing business. So I pray that you guys prosper and you guys put God first and his righteousness, and all things shall be added. As I always say, that scripture is right up on the van. And hey, you guys have a blessed one. Let's go.